Good morning, all. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, the best day that isn't Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Loads going on actually overnight, which is quite unusual for this time of year. Normally, we have a bit of a post E3 lull where things get a little bit sticky, but not this time. Who knew? Okay, and here is the news. We got a bunch of Guild Wars 2 media from an event in Hamburg yesterday, which Stace went to, so we're waiting for his copy from that. But we've posted all of the videos and screenshots and bits of art from that, and that is looking really awesome. Very impressive. Definitely one to look out for, and you should go and have a look at the gameplay video that we've got up on the site now. It shows the underwater combat for the first time. So who knew we could be so excited about sharks, huh? Yep, go and see that. That is going to be a lot more of that from Gamescom, I think. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Yesterday, the SCOTUS, which is the super court in the US, inevitably sided with the video games industry on the Emma versus Brown case that's gone on for the last 6 years, meaning that it is legal to sell video games, adult video games to minors. You can't be sent to jail for it. This has been a landmark ruling because it means that that games are officially protected by freedom of speech laws and stuff like this, and the American media has gone absolutely bonkers over it, as you kind of expect. Get all the details on that on the site now. The Uncharted 3 beta starts today. We're pretty pumped about that. It's starting, well, obviously very pumped about that. It's starting late this evening European time. I think it's about 10 PM UK. We've got invites for it, so we'll grab some video and have some impressions for you and stuff like that. And you should definitely read the site about getting involved, obviously, because that is going to be fantastic. Capcom said overnight that making the Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3DS save file undeletable has nothing to do with the second-hand games market, as was claimed yesterday. That's a story I know little about, so you'd be best to read that on the website. I think they're basically saying, in fact, I can't even remember what they're saying. What they basically said was, we don't really know what's going on here, so maybe you can work it out better than Capcom. Crytek last night released the DX11 patch for Crysis 2. I can't work out if people are actually excited about that. Some people are, some people aren't. I mean, it's a free upgrade, so some people are sort of telling other people to stop moaning, and it certainly does look very pretty when it's all DX11 up. You can download high-res textures for it and stuff now. But there's still a fair amount of griping in the PC community. I think Crysis 2 may have been a bit not quite the game that they hoped it could have been potentially. So anyway, if you have the PC version of Crysis 2, make it look splendid, even splendider. If you don't own the PC version of Crysis 2, go and buy it and make it look splendider, and then you can have an opinion on that too. Microsoft said yesterday that the Summer of Arcade lineup for Xbox Live is exactly what they said it was at E3, but they also put dates and price on everything, and they dated from Dust from Ubisoft Montpellier and Bastion from Supergiants. I think Bastion, both of those are out in July, and a lot of people are getting very excited about that, so that's good to see. Sony CEO Howard Stringer said that Sony was hacked this year because it tried to protect its content from those who wanted everything to be free. I think this is pretty much code for saying we shouldn't have sued Gearhot and that other dude. Maybe it's not, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that they shouldn't have done that. But c'est la vie, water under the bridge and all that. Some little bits. Peter Molyneux is ashamed of Fable 3's review scores. Poor old Peter, ever the self-effacing giant. We love Peter. He's an absolute hero, and it's a sad day to see that man ashamed of anything really. Yu Suzuki is leaving Sega in September. I can't believe he's still working at Sega. He must be at least 400 years old now. Obviously, Yu made Shenmue and Virtua Fighter and stuff like that. So, salutes. And David Braben is keynoting develop. So that will be worth watching. He's always good value. There's more. UK retailer listings are suggesting that the 160GB PS3 slim model may be on the way out, and this follows rumours over the weekend from MCV that Sony is going to make a price cut on PS3 at Gamescom, and that seems likely. It seems as though they're clearing the channels. Players now selling a 160GB PS3 for 200 quid. Bargain. OnLive is making increasingly more noise. Is making more noise, saying that its unique feedback and metrics capacities are drawing publishers in. I can believe that. And CVG published a story yesterday saying that OnLive is chatting to Microsoft and Sony about incorporating streaming technology into consoles. And we're firm believers that streaming is the future, and you should be watching those guys very carefully. Gaikai as well. Ignition said overnight that it's quitting development, and apparently it's canned that mental Nazi thing, Reich. So it's a sad day. But yeah, say la vie. Read more about that on the site. Namco is giving you the chance to design a shield for inclusion in Dark Souls, which is awesome. That game is going to be amazing, and you should go and do that. Get your felt tips out and try and draw something and realise that you have no artistic talent in any way, shape, or form. Why not? It's Tuesday, yeah. And finally, Minecraft Adventure update has been delayed. Dun, dun, dun. There's no date on it, and it sounds like it's going to take a long time. But the Piston stuff that Notch has been working on is releasing on Thursday. That's it for this morning. Plenty going on. There's plenty more going on this morning. We're hopefully getting those impressions on Guild Wars 2 from Stace at some point. If not, we've got other features which are going to happen, and they too will be worthy of your time. I have nothing else to say. Have the best day of all time. It can't possibly get better than that. And I will see you tomorrow.